we are going live and in charge, people. We're back. Says we've been live for 3 seconds. Feels like it's been a longer than that, but I mean,
and we're back. Yeah, I know. It's like, man, I was like, it's Sunday already. I got the Patrick show. I gotta go to work tomorrow already. What happened in the weekend? I didn't do anything.
Luke, this is not going to be. I imagine this is going to be a little bit more difficult than the live album one. I'm anticipating there's going to be a little bit more debate on this one.
Yeah, probably.
So greetings, everybody. Glad you're here. It is Sunday, and that means that it's Throwdown numero dos this time. Number 2.
Throwdown.
So in the Throwdown topic tonight is list your top 5 Black Sabbath albums in order. And I typed
Let's go crazy!
Yes. I did not make my list. So tonight we are going to go through what we feel are our favorite Black Sabbath albums from 5 to 1. Y'all can post your lists in the chat. Feel free to comment and post your list. We'll go for there. This is not going to be a yacht rock stream, by the way. So let me just say, if people have been asking for a metal show, you're going to get it tonight.
Maybe there'll be a strong lead for changes. I don't know, but that's about as yacht rock you'll get from Sabbath.
Yeah, or
yeah, I don't even know where it's going with that.
Oh man. So we'll probably. So I'm going to start the music first. We're not going to do the throwdown just yet. We'll probably wait till maybe half an hour or so. We'll get people in the mood.
Yeah, exactly. It's a build-up.
But I can think of nothing better to the Devil. I mean, I like Speak of the Devil more now than I did when it first came out. That's for sure.
That's not a Sabbath album, though.
No, it's well. I don't think he's saying it's a Sabbath album, but we are kind of like Sabbath, you know.
Yeah,
Sabbath
we didn't
centric,
include comps or live albums, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, Malay. You can't come up with a top 5. Give me a break. That's
And
so
we're not
simple.
including bootlegs as usual.
I mean, I
you know?
did the top 5. I got it. This is number 5. I'm still kind
Uh-oh.
of hippie.
All right, there you go, Kitty. You're all right.
What was that?
You got the
hairball?
sneezes?
Yeah.
Was that
See, Eddie
Diva
just came.
or-
Eddie, that was Diva. Eddie just came up with the list in like 10 seconds. See?
Yeah,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, because I mean, this is a band that if you're a Sabbath fan, then you're like, you know, you're a Sabbath fan, and you should know like easily what your top 5 records are for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
That's not true.
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Because if
I
you're a
mean,
top Sabbath fan, then you really like me. That's why I can't do Zeppelin. I think they're all, you know, people.
but
say
they're
well,
not all good, and you know they're
Yes,
not
they
all
are.
good. They're not all
Absolutely.
good.
Oh yes.
Coda
they
is
are.
not good. Come
Coda
on.
is not good.
Coda is a compilation, but it is. There's great songs on
So
it.
you're telling me that Presence is as good as Zeppelin 2?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We have to rethink Vance's position on this live stream.
I know.
I tell you, no respect. I bring controversy.
Oh my God, dude! Really? Volume 4,
Volume
Paranoid
4.
Master. Man,
Wow.
Yeah.
no technical ecstasy yet. I'm surprised. Or Never Say Die.
Never.
If
Or
I
Never
see
Say
it-
Die.
No,
if I see anybody
I do love
put-
the song "Never Say Die." If we were like ranking songs, that might.
I'm
be
telling you,
it.
if I see Never Say Die on these top 5 lists, they're getting booted.
Never Say Die. I like that song.
That is the look at even who was it? Geezer Butler did this interview just the other day that he posted on Facebook, and he said that that's got to be the worst Sabbath album ever made. Even he said it.
I'm just saying. I just like the one song. You know? I like the title.
Nah, probably you have to rank Led Zeppelin songs because that would be harder than ranking the albums. So yeah, top 5
Zeppelin's
Led
top
songs.
5 only have 6 good albums.
Nah, you're crazy. Coda, I would take Coda over most people's other bands' albums. What are you talking about?
Oh, I can understand.
Wearing
that.
a
You're
Terry,
a
Walter's
Zeppelin band,
Walk.
right?
Come on. Poor Tom. I mean, come on. Good talk.
I'm very curious how this list is going to turn out for everybody. This will be. I bet Vance is going to fuck it all up for everybody, but yeah.
He's gonna throw in some. You know, he's gonna throw in a curveball. Like my number 2 is Tear.
Cross purposes. There you go.
The Forbidden is my number 1 selection the whole time.
Headless Cross. There you go.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I picked Forbidden because Ernie C's guitar playing and production is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like produced by Biohazard or something?
No, it's by Body Count dude there. Ernie
Oh,
C.
Body Count. That's it.
Yeah.
I think I highlighted it. Cleveland, I do. I think. You
Are you
did
still
way
thinking-
early, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I still am.
You're still going through it, still.
No, just number 5.
Oh, okay. That I can
Maybe I
maybe
missed it.
understand.
Number 5. It's just because I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking at song, you know. Kind of,
Number 5 is sort of an oddball one. It's like, you know, it's like the
I'm
one that
scrolling, Cleveland.
should kind of be in there, but that you don't
It
know
is.
if it's worthy enough, you know.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think I highlighted it, but there. Yeah, I saw it.
I'm taking my
Yeah, you
original
have-
pick.
It's Sabotage at number 2. Wow.
A lot of
taking
love
my
for Sabotage so
original
far.
5 pick, comparing the songs to the other one that I was gonna put, you know, go back and I'm like, man, there's more songs and stuff on that I really am more into than this one.
I don't know. Johnny Blade's a little annoying, to be honest, but that's cool.
Johnny Blade.
Johnny.
And it sounds like Ace Frehley fucking singing Johnny Blade.
Hey, Spring. Hey, guys. I'm alive and
I
well.
don't know. We might bump this one.
I'm just mad at Paul Stanley. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna get some real dirt on that guy. Ah. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Maybe we'll. It's just because there's more songs on here that I would take over here.
Wow.
This one.
Are you still doing? Are you
He's
still
still
doing
debating
this?
number 5.
Do you want us to postpone this to like next week?
No. This first side is killer, but then the second side, but then this one has
Okay, Vance,
more,
let me ask you this. Between the two
Andy.
records you're looking at, which one do you listen to more? There's got to be a difference.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's probably this one, but then the other one, I just, listen to this.
Malia's officially going to lose her shit.
I'll
if she's
listen
going
to
against
this
the
one.
top
I
five.
might pull this one particular, the left hand one out more. But then the one in the right hand has a song on there that I'll play all the time.
Okay, but that's one song. You won't play an album for one
So,
song.
I know, but then you take that song, which is a powerhouse to me, and then you throw in a couple of these other ones, which are all classics, and you're like, wow, that brings it up, And then
You know what? If you don't button this up, I'm going to get Steve up here and kick you out. So that's what's going to happen here.
Jesus,
Is this your...
I could change the whole list. We haven't turned them in yet. What the hell?
This is like you're. It's almost like you're doing a racial impersonation.
Oh, look, another Born Again.
Neither
Never
him.
Say Die and
You.
Born Again. Holy look, number. Whoa,
left
hold on a
side
second.
and left
Look at
side
this
is,
list. Number one
I didn't
is
want to say the record.
Sabotage. Hold on a second. I want everyone to. This is the most out there list so far. Number 1 is Sabotage, Mob Rule, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Never Say Die, and Born Again.
Okay,
Holy
Never Say
shit.
Die's on here. Depeche Mode should be banned from this announcement
Today's
tonight.
program.
He's out.
Wow.
Anybody
Alright, I'm
dares
gonna
to put that in their top 5 must be
Alright.
removed from the stream tonight.
That's what we're
Are you punking us to Depeche Mode? Is that a legit list? I mean, come on. I'm gonna leave this up here and give you full credit for this, Depeche Mode. Give you full credit. There you go.
Wow.
I give you balls for like coming out and just saying it like you like it. That's the way it should be, man.
Wow. Hey, Rachel, how you doing?
Malia says you're banned.
All right, we'll stick to this.
Non-confrontational stream. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Rachel, your stream is so non-confrontational. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I just got threatened out and kicked off the stream. You're gonna bring Steve up.
I'll bring up the guy I'll bring up the Depeche Mode.
Come on, I'm convinced that Vance already has his 5 in there, but he's just playing us for this,
Oh, my 5 are in there. I told you, it's just number 5. I was kind of second guessing, and I did switch it, but whatever.
But I guarantee you, I bet he spent
I
like
kind
an
of
hour
went with
thinking
the
about
first.
this.
I went with the one that I first thought when I just like automatic. Like you said, I did. I wrote 5 records down when it was at work when the Patrick sent the thing.
Yeah.
I just jotted them down. So it'll probably be these. So then, like today, I was kind of going through and still that 5th one, I was like, yeah, but this is pretty good. But then, like
If anyone's going to do Dehumanizer, it's going to be Mark. Mark will be. If anyone's going to do Dehumanizer, it'll be Mark.
I'll tell you, Dehumanizer is an awesome album, okay? But was it top 5 worthy? We'll see.
Mark's being very coy.
I'm being extremely coy tonight.
So, because Vance has been this way, Vance is going to have to go first in this thing. So, yeah.
The numero 5 first pick will be
Yeah.
Vance.
The pressure is on. So,
Are we doing one? Are we gonna go around with our first number 5 all or
Yeah.
all?
No. Do all our 5s, right?
Yeah, do the whole 5. Your
All
whole
5
5.
on our
Not yet.
segment.
Not
Oh,
yet.
I know.
Hey, Art. We're just arguing about.
Vance, this is unionized Patrick stream.
Unionized.
You know, I can kind of relate to that.
Yeah, I
That's
sort of
reality,
can.
Paranoid 7. I mean, that's
That's basically the first 5 albums.
I don't know, man.
Sabbath
If it's a good album and if it's a classic album, you should be able to listen to it, without hesitation, I think. I mean, there was a time when I think I listened to, what was it? Counterparts from Rush. When that came out, I had that in my car for easily like 3 months every day, like nonstop. You know? I don't know if I go as far with all 5 of those are that good, but yeah, they're good. They're really good, the first 5. But maybe not all 5. Yes, I agree with that too. The Dio era has become a favorite as well.
I mean, it also, you know, that's where you come in. You know, I mean, I wasn't buying Sabbath records in the 70s, you know.
Will there be a surprise though tonight? Will Tony Martin era get some real love tonight?
I'd be shocked if Tony Martin made the grade.
I don't see it, but Mark would be
all right,
the guy
Rachel,
that pulls one
Paranoid Debut, Volume 4, Sabotage. Sabotage is getting way too much love for me.
I know, Sabotage.
Way too much for me. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Sabotage is the Lawyer Days album, which is not that good.
Actually, to be honest, I have a lot of holes in my Sabbath collection, actually. I don't have Sabbath.
How can that Dio thing escape you? That's one of the best eras of the Sabbath.
I mean, when you drop the needle in Neon Nights and you hear that for the first time after the debacle that was Never Say Die, you're like,
yeah,
oh, they're
exactly.
dead, they're gone, they're fucking toast. Van Halen blew them off the stage. Again. So what is this? All of a sudden you drop the needle and all of a sudden you hear the fucking Tony Iommi riff and then Ronnie James Dio comes in and you go, it's gonna be okay. It's like the world is okay again. Yeah.
For me, I was convinced that album was fantastic once I heard Children of the Sea, because that was something that they could never do with Ozzy. That was like ultra cool, ultra melodic. It was good. I mean, Ozzy, he can do melodic, but nowhere near as good as Dio. Nowhere near.
Steve, do you listen to Tony Martin stuff because you've heard the Dio stuff so much, and that the Tony Martin stuff is still kind of fresh? Is that why you listen to Tony Martin stuff?
I bet you it is.
No. Sabotage is your favorite Black Sabbath album, Malia? Your favorite?
Wow.
What is with you women? Sabotage, seriously.
Yeah, it's your favorite, huh? What's the first song on side B?
They just like the red pants.
Name one song on side B.
Yeah.
I know the song on.
Vance better not have Sabotage on his list.
Sabotage. Man, I can really not feeling the love tonight, man. I don't understand.
It's Throwdown night, man. This is what Throwdown night's all about, man.
It's all about the throwdown.
Brutal. We haven't thrown down anything yet.
We're throwing down all night, dude. It's like
other than me, you guys been throwing down on me.
Well, I mean, that's how you
don't like a sleeping giant, man. Watch out.
And look, everybody knows the best song on Sabotage is Symphony of the Universe. Other than that, the rest of it's pretty weak.
See, that's what I don't get is
presenting a Sabbath shirt and probably pulled the records.
I pulled the records. So
all right, that's what I figured.
Volume 4, Eternal Idol. Holy shit!
Wow, look at that.
Man. Wow, Tony Martin era. Eternal Idol. Wow.
Eternal Disaster. Makes number 3.
Shining.
I would have gone tier or cross purposes. If I had to rank the Tony Martin era, it'd be like number 4. You know, Forbidden would be the bottom. You know, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Eternal Idol, it's not horrendous, but it's not good either. I mean, they have they have like Ancient Warrior and Eternal Idol. The song is probably one of the best songs on there, but who would have thought that they would have done an instrumental? I mean, sure, they did Rat Salad back in the early days, but Scarlet Pimpleton or whatever the fuck it's called.
So an impromptu. If you had to rank the top the Tony Martin albums, how would it go? I'd probably go tier, cross purposes, Headless Cross. What am I missing? Tier.
Forbidden.
I would put Eternal Idol in there.
Eternal Idol, Forbidden. Forbidden's the last. No problem.
Yeah.
Easy.
I would probably go Headless Cross, then I would probably do Tier, and then I would do Eternal Idol. Oh no, sorry, incorrect. I would have done Headless Cross, Cross Purposes. I really like that record. Then Eternal Idol, then Tier, then what's it called? Forbidden last.
Yeah, I think that's a given.
I might do Tier, Eternal Idol.
Cross Purposes. Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe Cross Purposes.
I thought Cross Purposes was a really good album. Really
Very
good album.
underrated.
Well produced.
I don't even know if I've ever listened to the whole Forbidden album, to be honest.
Nobody's ever listened to that whole album.
Yeah, right.
This thing is terrible.
Not even Black Sabbath has listened to that whole album.
I know. Yeah, it's Cross Purposes are really good because, after all, and I've said this a few times, that album was written for Dio. He was supposed to be in the band and he left before they started doing it. Right? And then of course they get their boy back in. Okay, Tony, we need you back again. Okay, guys, I'm coming.
Ooh, Tier, Cross Purposes. Tier is great. Tier, Eternal Idol, Headless Cross. Yeah, Forbidden for sure has got to be the last on everybody's list. Everybody's list.
I mean, Tier is pretty good, but there's, the Sabbath
Thank you,
Stones
Mike.
and stuff like that are pretty weak, but there's other good songs on there.
Someone's cat snoring? Dog snoring?
My dog,
Okay.
Shadow.
There you go. All right, I'll be right back. Then we'll start. Get ready, Vance. You're next.
I'm all ready to go. Shut the hell up.
I don't know, Vance. This indecisiveness, it's really disturbing, my friend. I mean, how could you not know a top 5 of some of these classic bands?
It's not that I don't know. It's just the order to put them in. You know.
Okay. You know what? Number 5. I'll give you.
All of them are classic albums. So
Wow.
it's like, well, this one I don't know.
But okay, I can understand number 5, but number 1 and 2 should be like a complete no-brainer. That should just fire off.
I jotted them down quick. I mean, actually, yeah. The first 4, yeah, it was no-brainer. I wrote it down. In my, obviously they're my opinions. I mean,
Yeah,
not
well,
going
of
to matter,
course,
but yeah, everybody probably would have this 3 out of the 5 on their list for sure, if not more.
I would think so. I think for most of our list,
Yeah,
I think most of our list people are going to agree with, but there's going to be always that one that they're not going to agree with either the album or not going to agree with the placement of the album.
right.
Like, I know that album, that album should be a top 5, but not number 2 or whatever. Right? You're lucky, Vance, that we didn't choose like top 5 Led Zeppelin albums.
Yeah,
That would have been trouble for you.
At least give me some time to do that. I can just say screw it and just do it for the show, but even these would change. These could change next week. I mean,
So we
I'll
got
sit
Sam
here
Squanch.
and I'll get in the mood to listen to them all, and then next thing I know, actually this one I would have probably should have moved up, a notch or something.
See, like Sam's is okay. Like Sam's is pretty good here. So he's got the debut, Master Reality, Paranoid, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. I don't think anybody can debate those albums. It's maybe just the positioning, right?
Well, and that's the more of a preference. So yeah.
Did we see this one? Record Hound here. Paranoid number 5, Black Sabbath Bloody Sabbath number 4, Black Sabbath 3, Volume 4, 2, and Master Reality number 1.
Stop it.
Stop it!
Hold on, I'm trying to highlight Tarnless Rebels quote.
Yeah, we were saying that earlier. Ernie C should not be near any mixing desks or consoles in the next 20 years as punishment.
I don't want the reissue. I want a remix. It's actually a really good album. This Robert Saint La Raza.
La Raza, yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Honestly, my favorite stuff with John Bush is got to be the Anthrax Sound of White Noise. That's like when that album came out, that hit me almost as much as the well, probably more actually than the Motley Crue with Corabi. The Giles Martin remix. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, you people been asking for a metal show, you're getting it tonight. So there you go.
Oh yeah. This is going to be great, man. This is right up my alley. All this stuff.
Left hook, right field. Did not let me in. Left hook, right field. Left
I wonder who they're getting though to remix the Sabbath album.
Ernie C.
Oh God, Ernie C remix.
The body count mix. There you go. That'd be funny as hell.
I'm trying to remember when this album came out.
2010, I think.
This is after he
Yeah,
left
2010.
Anthrax already, right?
Yeah, 2010. It came out 2010. Okay, it's that time. Are you ready, Vance?
Yeah,
Hold on
so
a
I'm
second.
doing all five.
Let me. Well, hold on a second. Let me share the spreadsheet here for a second. All right, let me get to it on this computer. Spreadsheets. I've got so many spreadsheets.
I'm so confused with this though. Still, you have a spreadsheet, but what? How could you have a spreadsheet and you didn't send him anything?
Well, it's blank.
No, that's what. This is how I'm gonna show everyone what we're picking.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
all right. Present, share screen, Chrome tab, throwdown. There we go. Share. All right, so there's the screen. Add to it, and make this as big as possible. There we go. All right. Well, hold on a second. Now I gotta let me get rid of this banner here, and that now will show you as nope, not that. All right, we'll do the spreadsheet here once we're done. But
Yeah. So
Go
when I'm
ahead.
done, I'll throw my list in the so you can
Yep.
copy it. All right. So, like I said, I was kind of going back and forth with number 5, but I decided this one did kind of overpowered. Black Sabbath Volume 4. Definitely. I mean, just main reason this album, it was Supernaut is one of my favorite songs. So that definitely takes the lead. You got Snowblind, Wheels of Confusion. I mean, just solid to me.
is that like the Greek pressing?
No, actually, that's a Russian pressing. The one that I was thinking was it was back and forth with Mob Rules, but number 5 is Volume 4. Number 2, I don't have it's on wax, but it's Paranoid.
Okay.
You can't deny that. Paranoid, obviously, title track, War Pigs, Iron Man, Rat Salad. And this one was kind of this. I was really going to move this up a little bit. Number 3 spot, we're doing Master of Reality. Songs After Forever, Sweet Lift, Children of the Grave. I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
You say
I thought we were
Sweet
doing
Lip?
one at a time here.
No. You go through his 5. You go through your 5, then I go through
Yeah.
my 5. That's how they did it on.
Okay, all right.
Metal.
Number 2, this is more
Okay.
because I came into this era, and it's Heaven and Hell, the Dio era. I mean, it's a solid album all the way through. I just love this all the way through. So, that definitely was going to get a high ranking. And number 1 is the debut for me. song like NIB on this, the title track, The Wizard. I mean, can't go wrong with that one. So that's my 5.
Okay. Post in the chat, and then I'll put it in the spreadsheet. Mark, you're up.
Okay, so should I post mine in the private chat for you?
No, just go 5-1, and then you'll put it in your private chat afterwards.
Okay. So I don't have any albums to show you, so I'm just gonna talk about mine. Okay. So my number 5 was a no-brainer for me, which is Mob Rules. For me, the Dio era is essential. I think that he saved Black Sabbath from utter disaster, and that album is fantastic. I mean, what can you say with Voodoo and Turn On the Night and all those songs on there? And I mean, Sign of the Southern Cross, come on, classic. Number 4, Paranoid. Even though I've been sick of the record, I can't deny its importance to Sabbath. It's one of the records that totally got them on the map. Even their record label was shocked at how well the album did. So Paranoid is one of the records that I really listened to a lot. At early days of guitar playing, when I was learning to play guitar, Paranoid was on my cassette player and on my turntable frequently. Number 3, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I mean, what a fantastic album. The absolute return to form after the very shaky Volume 4. I mean, just the opening track alone is worth getting it, but the whole album from beginning to end is fantastic, and it has Rick Wakeman appearance on there on piano and keyboards. So for that there alone, it needs to be up on the list there. Number two, this might be some controversy. Number 2, the debut. I love the debut album. I remember many trips driving from my old bass player's house. It was like a 45-minute drive each way, and I'd always listen to that album each way. And if it was a stormy, thundery night, all the better. It totally fit the soundtrack of that cassette in my car. I loved it. Blast It. And side 2 is so fantastic with the warning, that long jam at the end, that guitar solo there at the end. You got to love that stuff. And my numero uno, I immediately knew it was going to be this album because, to me, this is my go-to Sabbath record all the time when I'm listening to Sabbath, and that's Heaven and Hell. I love that album. I mean, just like Patrick said, when you throw on opening track Neon Nights, I mean, your head's already banging, and by the time you're done, your neck's totally sore from all the head banging and bopping around from that stuff. I mean, just fantastic. Wishing Well, Lady Evil, even the last song on the thing is even pretty decent. Lonely Is the Word. I mean, what a great record. So there's my 5.
Okay, now just post it in the private chat, and I'll put it in the spreadsheet once we're done. So here's my 5. Number 5 is the self-titled Black Sabbath. Track listing is a little bit different on the UK version than the US version.
I have the US version.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it doesn't get much better for Halloween than the opening track on this. I mean, it's like that just screams to me Halloween. But there is some stuff on here that I'm not like. Sleeping Village to me is not really that great of a song. I think if there's a clunker on here, that would probably be Sleeping Village. So that's why it's probably number 5 for me. But I mean, for an album that was recorded in 8 hours, I mean, this thing still stands up today. So number 2 would be Black Sabbath, Paranoid. It has probably one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs. No one ever talks about Fairies Wear Boots. I mean, I could never listen to probably War Pigs again, but I mean, freaking Fairies Wear Boots. I love Fairies Wear Boots. I thought it's a phenomenal song. Side 2 is actually my favorite side of this record, not side 1. So Planet Caravan, I could never listen to again. I'd be okay. I don't even need to hear Iron Man again, so that's so played out for me. Number 3 for me is Black Sabbath Volume 4, probably the worst produced of all the albums except for Forbidden. This is really muddy sounding. Even the UK Porky doesn't really salvage it. But my God, I mean, top to finish, except for FX. I mean, there's not a bad song on here. I mean, Wheels of Confusion, Tomorrow's Dream. I mean, Tomorrow's Dream is just freaking heavy. I mean, that is a heavy song. Snowblind, what a great song. Changes, another, I mean, I can do without Changes, but I mean, even that can't bring down the beauty and the freaking majestic power of Volume 4. That a lot of cocaine fueled this record. Mm-hmm. Number 2 for me, and this is Ronnie James Dio debut, Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. I mean, even the album cover. This would be if I had to rank Black Sabbath album covers, this would be number one.
Yeah,
but without a doubt. I mean, how cool is this cover? The T-shirt is amazing. You know, got the guys back here. I mean, like I said, you know, you put on Neon Nights and you just sat there and you said, okay, everything's going to be okay. Walk Away, Heaven and Hell, Die Young. The only freaking throwaway song here is Walk Away. You know, I mean, that's, you know.
Don't walk away.
Yeah, I mean, that one, yeah, I could do without that song for sure. But I mean, this is just a great album, top to bottom. You know, Ronnie James Dio, this was a match made in heaven for me. And number one, no surprise, anybody that's been watching this show. I mean, I say it all the time. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. This is the best sounding Ozzy's ever sounded. I mean, the song, there is not a bad song on here. I could listen to this album start to finish on a desert island and be okay. I mean, this to me is at the peak of Black Sabbath's powers. It all came together on this record. You know, they'd been around the block. They knew what they were doing. You know, they got it together. And I mean, everything about this album just says, yeah, this is the one for me. So that's my top five.
That's a sick album cover too, though. I mean,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
that's
update
a
the
good chart
spreadsheet,
thing to do. Yeah.
and then we can like, you know, argue about what the tops are. So
All right.
so what did y'all think of the various lists? And
Ed Lockenbacher here as master. Heaven and Hell, Sabbath, Paranoid, Mob Rules. Very similar to a few of our lists. What else here? Mark Lastman has Born Again, Born Again, Born Again, Born Again, Paranoid. So I'm guessing that he likes Paranoid.
Sabbath,
Back
Bloody
up the
Sabbath.
Coke Truck Rebellion. Yeah, I mean they blame Los Angeles really for that. If you read their biography, which by the way, I think I have it here. There's a great book on that. If you ever want to get a good read on Black Sabbath, yeah, here. This is it. You want to know about the history of those albums? Get this book. Okay, this is the one that'll tell you everything. Okay. It's a Martin Popoff book, of course, and it has lots of, you know, detailed stuff about each album, and it's obviously, there you go. Well, there's the list.
Okay. So here is, that didn't get any bigger, so we'll just leave it like that. All right. So, oops. All right. So Heaven and Hell was, all three of us had Heaven and Hell, so we'll put that on the final list. That's in there. All three of us had Black Sabbath self-titled. That's in the list. Mark did not have Volume 4.
No.
And let's see, Paranoid's in all three, so that goes in the list for sure. Do we all have, not all of us had Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I did not have Master of Reality. Master of Reality, only Vance had Master of Reality.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
Mark and I both had Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, so that goes in there. So what am I? So
Mob
that-
Rules, though. There's two of us that have Mob Rules, I'm pretty sure.
Do you? No.
Oh, no, we don't.
one.
No, he dumped that. That's right.
So that means we have one outlier that we all get to vote for. Well, no, Volume 4. There's two Volume 4s, so nope, we don't even get to vote on that.
Yeah.
So we know what the top 5 is going to be. So now we just have to figure out the order of the top 5.
Let's see.
You're totally in the minority if you said Technical Ecstasy was going to be in your top 5. I mean, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty, and that's awesome that you feel that way. But I don't know of anybody else that feels that way. No one that I know. Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
at
okay,
least Heaven and Hell is at a strong number 2 at least right now, I would think.
Well,
I mean, well,
I would vote that as you know, I would vote for that one as the first one, but I wouldn't have any issue if the debut was number 1, because the debut.
I would have an issue with that because it's my 5th. So it's your second and it's Vance's first. So I mean, if we count up numbers, Heaven and Hell outscores Black Sabbath. This is the same thing is going to happen as last time. I'm going to get screwed because you guys are going to like power Black Sabbath into the number 1 position.
Well, I'm just saying. Look, I think that Heaven and Hell should be number one.
Why
But
don't
I
we
think-
start? Let's start at the bottom. Okay, let's start
Okay.
at number 5. How's that?
Okay.
So
For
if I
me,
look at this,
okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Paranoid or Volume 4 at number 5. That's gonna be.
I would
my
agree with
choice.
Volume 4.
Yeah, I do Volume 4 at number 5.
Okay, so we have a consensus here. Amazing. Okay, so number 4.
Volume 4 is number 4.
Paranoid.
Yeah, I'd go with Paranoid too.
I can go with that too. Oh, okay. So here, So this was number 5. Paranoid is number 4. Okay, so let me get rid of this. So that leaves us with these 3. So do y'all want to go Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Paranoid, Volume 4? Well, I mean, we all had Heaven and Hell.
I think I still think Heaven and Hell should be numero uno.
I'm okay with that, but I don't think Vance had Black Sabbath as number 1. So.
Yeah.
Again, I don't mind Black Sabbath being number 1 because, again, I think that overall it is like one of the most classic records of all time. Yeah, sure, it has
So then
shitty song
you'd
on the
agree
side too,
Sabbath,
but-
Bloody Sabbath is 3rd then?
Yeah, I think so.
So then we're down.
So
Heaven
that
and Hell
gives us
in the first album.
Well, so this is what the list looks like at the moment: Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Paranoid, Volume 4. So all we have to do is argue whether Black Sabbath was the first album. It pretty much defined the genre. I'm okay with it being number 1 just because of that, for its cachet in that regard.
Yeah, and I agree with that too. I mean, sure, that what's that song with that ridiculous mouth harp, boing boing, that song that he does with the acoustic, with sun rising in the
Yeah, that's the one I said I didn't like.
That song is weak. But I mean, if you take that out,
but then again, Walk Away is weak too. So
Yeah, and also, but don't forget the UK version has a Evil Woman, Don't You Play Your Games With Me is on there instead, right?
Yeah, instead of The Wizard or Wicked World. I can't remember which one.
Wicked World. That's it. Wicked World. Yeah. So
the Wizards.
I mean, in either sense, I always found that no matter what, I could always listen to that album beginning to end, and there's something about the mood of that album that I really like. Same with Heaven and Hell, but I guess Black Sabbath, I don't know, it just has that something about it,
Okay, so we okay with this?
I think the list is solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
that's
so.
Here we go.
Representation.
Our top 5 is the Black Sabbath debut at number 1, Heaven and Hell number 2, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath number 3, Paranoid number 4, and Volume 4 at number 5. That is the definitive list. All other lists can go to AGK's Funko Pop room and freaking live in death. So
And if you notice, my list matched that except for one title. So screw you guys about me picking my stuff and taking too long.
Well, you put Master of Reality on there, and that didn't
So
even
what
make
though?
either of our
4 out
side
of
lists.
5
So,
is
yeah.
pretty good in my ranking.
Master of Reality was like so not
I
on my
love
list.
that
Not
record.
gonna be
I
on
don't
my
know what you
list.
guys are talking about. After
I
Forever,
like Master Reality. I mean, it is
Children
the
of the
song that
Grave.
introduced us to C sharp tuning, but
Sweet Leaf.
but it also has Orchid, and it also has like all those other.
Well, that's all right. Those are kind of weird
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
Master of Reality is not number 1. No, this week they don't go to the Rice Paddies. This week they go to AGK's Funko Pop room. So yeah, that's the.
All right. I thought it was good. It's
Nobody. So next week we should do like top 5 Led Zeppelin songs that really make Vance fucking lose his shit.
Nah, you guys don't. I'd pick them. I'd pick it for the show.
How long would it take you to do top 5 Led Zeppelin songs?
Songs? That could take a while.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot
Albums,
of
no songs.
I'd have I'd do the list, but it'd be a lot of scratches. Move this one up here and move that one down.
See, doing albums it seems to be a little bit easy. I think we're gonna have to go
It
with
is.
songs to make it really, really difficult.
Albums is
So,
easy
yeah.
because because
Yeah.
that's like when I was doing with Mob Rules. I was like, well, this song kind of brings it down, that one brings it down, but then this one lifts it up.
But top 5 Black Sabbath songs. Now that would be a toughie. That would be
Yeah,
very difficult.
I think song ranking is harder than albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a bit difficult. Rock and Roll Doctor for sure would be on there. Yeah. Rock and Roll Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Toot, toot.
Blow a jug, whatever the fuck that song at the end of it is.
Blow a jug.
I mean, Mark, so you're
Blow
saying
a jug.
it'd be easy to pick your top 5 Rush songs?
Hey, the peanut gallery doesn't know shit.
Exactly. We are the overlords of the list.
Yeah. You can go. The peanut gallery can go to AGK's Funko Pop room. Okay,
Oh,
that's
man.
where y'all can go. It's like-
Brutal tonight. It's brutal.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with songs for a while. I think songs would really be the way to go.
Yeah, we'll mix it up. Yeah, we did 2 album things, so we'll do songs.
Yeah.
next week.
Well, albums. I mean, there's too much commonality. I want to get it to where like 4 of the 5 choices are different. You know, so we really have to argue about this shit.
Well, then
you
songs
know?
would definitely be the way to go then, right? Like it'll be difficult for me like if we did like a top 5 Rush song or top
songs,
5
yeah.
Yes songs or top 5 Genesis songs or something,
Yeah, but see, I might be able to whip those out real quick. See,
I don't know, Vance. With your sort of history of indecisiveness, I
I'm
don't know.
not indecisive.
Boy, he got really bristly about that when you said that too, man.
I just care. I just care, and I want to, do it right, and just,
All the songs
give-
are like your children, right?
Yes.
Well, it's just I like a lot of. I'm not one of those guys. Oh, that album sucks. I'm pretty open.
No, you do not need to start collecting Funko Pops.
Oh Jesus, Funko Pop.
I'm not really that familiar with Dream Theater, so
That'd be
able to do
pretty
this.
easy for me. I love Dream Theater, Metropolis.
I think my favorite song is "Pull Me Under." I
love Rush, so yeah.
Pull Me Under is good. That a top 5? I don't know.
This is a green label, but it's not a gatefold. Is it only the UK a gatefold?
UK's are the gatefold.
Yeah, I need to find it.
Paranoid in the US was a gatefold though.
Was it? Yeah. So then this is a later, but it's a green label.
Top 5 list it would take the Vances the longest to decide on. There you go. That's the next list.
Man, I get no love here. I swear to God. Who's that? Black Oak. Thanks. All right. No, who said that? VU meters. Seriously, another Malacca there.
Pearl Jam, huh?
Mob Rules has some great songs on it. I mean, Mob Rules is like just to me it's just a notch below Heaven and Hell, just because of when Heaven and Hell came out and how important it was to me personally. So
Yeah. I mean, let's look at side 1. I mean, turn on the night.
Yeah, that's
Voodoo.
what I. That's what I said. It was side 1 of the sound was really strong.
I mean,
Yeah.
Turn Up the Night
But
is a
then
great
Country
opening
Girl-
song too.
Yeah.
Country Girl.
Yeah,
Country
Sign of the
Girl-
Southern Cross, Sign of the Southern Cross, Falling Off the Edge of the World. Those are
Yeah.
2
Have you ever
classics.
called a girl handsome? I just don't understand.
Lord,
that
she
lyric in
looks
there.
handsome.
Yeah, that lyric throws me off. Why did they use that?
You know,
handsome?
they're not Shakespeare, dude.
Yeah, I mean, plus
know,
he's
but
thinking
it
of
just
words
throws-
that fit.
Yeah, I
not
know.
really
but
makes
it just,
sense.
It just still.
Would you rather have no bone movies? I mean, come on.
Oh, bone movies.
Been away, falling off the edge of the world.
Talking
Yeah,
about Bodge.
I don't know.
Fudge.
Handsome. I don't know.
All right, we should put some music back on.
Yeah,
I did,
it was
didn't I?
off.
No, that's what's been playing all
Oh
this time.
shit! I have the music. I thought it was louder. I was like rocking out, like going, oh man, this is great, you know. So I'm playing it on my local music player instead of the DJ player. I was like, going, boy, this sounds great, you know.
So-
But nobody's
So we
saying
missed like
anything.
3 songs. What song are we
Oh,
on
fine.
here?
We're on a Freedom Hawk.
Okay.
I'll listen to it again.
So Very good.
I had a feeling you were listening to it because when you were talking, you were a little bit louder when you were talking with us than people when they have something on their headphones.
Because the music was louder than this music is. This music's softer in my ears than that one is.
Yeah.
I was going, boy, nobody's into this stuff. I'm like, I'm the only one into this shit.
Okay, so then what are we going to do next week? Are we just going to wait till next week, or we'll wait a few days to decide? Or
Well, let's let everybody decide. Everybody, what should we do? Top 5 should we do next week? Just throw it out there.
We'll choose out of the top 5 suggestions.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Only serious inquiries need apply. Don't say like top 5, pairs of underwear. We don't want it. That kind of shit.
Yeah. No top 5 Neil Diamond songs.
Top 5 words that Mark makes up during a live stream. So how's that? So yeah.
Hey, come on. And I was vindicated.
Top 5
for some of them.
pepperoni pizza places.
Yeah.
I
Top
don't know,
5 heaviest
pizza-
bands. Top 5 Zappa songs. Top 5 Zappa albums.
Top 5
Penguin
freeze.
songs. Uriah Heep.
Uriah Heep. Okay.
Wow.
Top 5 Maiden albums or songs. That's a good one.
I think songs is the way to go for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done a song one, so we'll do a song one.
Top 5 Hobbit music.
Hobbit.
Top 5 Vinnie Vincent solos. There you go.
Top 5 Leonard Nimoy songs. There you go.
Oh God, everyone's a comedian, aren't they? Dude, top 5 drummers.
Oh, that'd be easy. I mean,
Really?
Neil Peart would be number 1, of course.
One of them would be easy. Well, bands would have John Bonham number 1.
There's Bonzo, yeah, absolutely. Who do you think?
Yeah, he's number 2. Yeah.
So you
Neil
have-
was influenced by him.
We'd have Neil Peart, John Bonham, Keith Moon,
Moon,
I don't know about Moon.
Carmine.
Cozy Powell.
Carmine Appice.
Well, like a guy like Billy Cobham or something.
Yeah. So there's not gonna.
Marco Miniman.
Yeah,
Mike
there's-
Portnoy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the guy from Tool. Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Carey. He's the hottest guy out there right now.
I don't know about that.
How about Steve Smith?
Phil Collins, Alex.
Phil
Van
Collins is
Halen.
a great drummer.
Yeah, Gene Hoglan's good. He's good for thrash. Come on, man. Tommy Lee, man. He also wrote one of the greatest ballads of all time. Brandon.
How about Buddy Rich?
Yeah, well, that's it. You got Gene Cooper, Buddy Rich, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Buddy Rich was like a complete dickhead boss. Remember, look at all those audio things that you can find on him.
What about Art Blakey?
Yes,
Yeah.
Art. Our man Art.
I mean, no
Yeah.
Linkin Rocket without Art Blakey.
Ginger Baker. Yeah, there's a lot of drummers, man.
It is. I mean, when you get into musicians, it's so hard.
Mickey D's a great drummer. Mickey D's a great drummer.
Yeah, Mickey D's good. Yeah, I said Mike Portnoy already. That's right, my vote's for Art Blakey.
Well, you want Billy Cobham, Alphonse Mousson. Well, Mitch Mitchell, he's a great drummer.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great drummers.
Buddy
You got a
Miles.
ton of drummers. Meg White, yeah, right.
Come on, what about Vinny Appice? Come on, Vinny Appice.
Yeah, drummer on Heaven and Hell.
What about Karen Carpenter?
Actually, he's a drummer on Mob Rules.
Mob Rules, probably, yeah.
It was a good old
Dave
Bill Ward
Lombardo?
on Heaven
Yeah,
and Hell.
Bill's on there, yeah.
Yeah, Clive Burr, rest in peace, buddy. Hey, we all forgot about Nico.
Barrymore Barlow. Someone put Nico up there. Barrymore Barlow.
Nick Venza, rest in peace.
Tommy Aldridge, yeah.
I like Cozy Powell's sound. He's
Alpha Tiger. Don't know these guys. That sounds good though. This is a great list, man.
Danny Seraphine.
Patrick, you've
Oh,
outdone,
yeah.
you've outdone yourself this time, Patrick.
It was definitely going to be a metal list, pretty much, you know. Yeah, Terry Bozzio, there's another one. He's a great drummer. Bernard
Oh,
Purdy,
yeah.
another great drummer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there would be more than 5 drummers listed. So
And narrowing it down to 5 would be probably a big, debate for sure.
Lars
just-
Ulrich, that's not going to be.
Just Lars'
my vote.
performance on St. Anger.
God.
Guy Gelso from Zebra's a great drummer. Bill Bruford, how do we forget him? Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Alan White.
Damn, man.
Clay McCurry.
Alan White would not make my list, but Bill Bruford would.
Yeah, I'd take
Hey,
Bill over.
all you do is listen to Relayer. That's Alan White.
We could do a list of favorite Yes members. They have so many that it could get interesting.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Mark would get mad. He'd be like, Jeff Porcaro, he's a great drummer. Yeah, good call there, Kieran. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Kieron? Kiri? K-I-E-R-O-N? How do you pronounce that?
Okay.
Neil Peart was number 1. Ian Pace, how we forget him too.
Yeah.
We mentioned we mentioned Keith Moon, we mentioned Neil Peart.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavy ones we mentioned. When you dig to some of the other second-tier bands, there's some great numbers out there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Tony Williams, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know anything. I mean, yeah, I thought, yeah.
Hawkwind. This guy's very early Jeff Tate.
What about Scott Rockenfeller as a drummer?
Yeah, he's not
you throw
bad.
somebody in there that's not really flashy, but like a Charlie Watts in there, you know.
Bill Rudd.
Yeah, Bill Rudd. He's got the pocket, man.
Yeah. Bill, yeah.
That's Charlie. Charlie was always in that little pocket.
So we basically listed all the drummers. Now we just have to narrow it down to 5.
Down to 5.
So, yeah.
It's up. That's a
Yeah.
lot. I mean,
So we still have to find a
Well,
top
we're gonna
5
do
for next
songs.
week.
Yeah. So,
we're doing songs, so we need band.
well, just we gotta pick a band.
So
Why
we're
don't
going
we
to do
start
top
off-
5 songs.
Why don't we just pick
what
a band
band?
that, since we're gonna be doing this the first time, well, a band that won't be too difficult at first.
Well, I thought that we were going to look at viewers.
Got it.
pick a
P-Ron.
band.
Like, what band do you think we should do?
I thought the chat was going to pick bands that we try to pull one off of that.
But they're all going on about drummers now.
All right, well,
I
let's
know.
get them off of that. Let's get them off of that.
Okay, guys, pick
give us
a
some
band.
band.
All right.
So the first one is Rush.
Says Rush. That would be brutal for me. Really brutal.
It'd be brutal for me. They're my favorite
Yeah,
band of all
it'd be tough for me
time.
too, because
Where do I slot Rivendell in there? Where do I put Rivendell on that
Well,
list?
that's like 926th, probably. Even I'll admit that.
All right.
There you go. Top 5 Rush songs for our Canadian friends.
Oh, Dean Meters is the one who's the only one saying Rush. He's the one that mentioned Rush. Then he said top. He's the only one that's mentioned Rush. He's just done it twice. So yeah.
He seems to be the only one who knows how to take directions, too. Everybody else is like, top 5 new wave albums.
I don't want to do 10. I want to make it 5. So you have to really fight for it. You have to really work your way into it. So yeah.
People, capiche? It's songs. Capiche? Songs.
Top 5 songs from what band?
Now look at Cleveland here. Top 5 Neil Young record. Songs.
5
people.
Max Webster songs. Oh my
Okay,
god.
that's
Come on,
better.
Darren. How many are there's only like 6.
Come on. Really? Max Webster?
I can't name that many Max Webster songs. I can name all of High Class and Borrowed Shoes and the hit,
Hangover.
you know.
I have,
And the hit, you know.
one record, or maybe
In the World of Giants, check. We have a top 5 Maiden, top 5 Priest, top 5 Neil Young songs. Top 5
somebody-
Band.
My life, and and I could sing the Neil Young song. We could
Top
sing
5
them, Mark.
Elvis.
There's no such thing as a top 5 Merzbow song. They're all trash. All right, you all are not paying attention. It's songs. Top 5 songs by what band?
songs. Yeah, a lot of
it's
people
not-
didn't say that.
It's not Elvis.
There's Maiden, Van Halen, Elvis, a top 5 hair metal songs.
No, that'd be. Then we'd have to like figure out what qualifies as hair metal. We start arguing about that. So yeah.
Well, so okay, let's narrow it down to these 3 bands. What about either Rush, Maiden, or Van Halen?
Okay, I'm okay with that. Rush, Maiden, or Van Halen. Those are your choices. Rush, Maiden, or Van Halen. Remember, we're going to do this once a week, so it's not like this is never going to come back around.
Yeah, exactly.
Zorlock says, fuck it, I'm making my own top 5 Rush list right now. Jumping the gun. You people just don't listen.
I know that people are not good at listening.
Scorpion songs. People, we already narrowed it down to 3.
Yeah. Okay, listen, people. I'm gonna go real close.
It looks like
Top 5 Rush,
starting with Cleveland. There's a vote for each
Maiden,
right now.
or Van Halen.
Nathan says Van Zzz.
Oh wait, hold on a second. I can make a poll. Hold on.
Do the poll. Do the
Perfect. That's a great. There, now you're thinking there, Patrick.
poll. See, man,
Yeah.
We have to make this a little bit more basic for our friends in the Peanut Gallery.
Yes.
Good old Riot.
What was it? Rush, Van Halen, Maiden?
Yeah.
Okay, poll is up.
Let's see. I'm curious.
There you go. Start voting in the poll, people. There you go. You know, I almost bought an 8-track today. I saw a Shades of Deep Purple 8-track at the yard, the antique mall sidewalk sale. I almost bought it just for the hell of it.
You should have. I mean, 8-tracks some of them are very collectible.
The
Especially
votes are coming in hot and heavy.
1980s 8-tracks. So that's when they started pitting them out. I think
Rush is in the clear lead.
The Coda 8-track
Rush is up.
goes up for some decent money.
Uh-oh. Van Halen just took a chunk out of that lead.
Oh, I can't see the poll.
Rush is 42%, Van Halen 31, Iron Maiden 27.
Yes, I sold that record, Bagheera.
But we've only had 26 votes so far. Come on, people.
I'll start looking into that. I'll start looking at 8-tracks again. I'm not gonna buy it. Start auctioning off 8-tracks. Like,
We got 93 people watching, and we only have 26 people voting. Come on.
Come on. Click a thing.
Come on.
Click your favorite band for out of the 3.
Hey, Bagheera, easy there. I got to time you out there in a minute.
Yeah, that's a tough one to find,
Oh,
Record
that's
House.
great.
You know, 82. I think the only way you could have got it was through the Columbia House, to be honest with
If Rush wins, we all lose.
That is an incorrect statement.
you. I
I have
have,
prop though, because it's pretty funny.
I don't have all the Zeppelin 8 tracks. I got maybe 4 or 5. They're the old pink ones, and I do have some of them with the slipcase beat up though.
Okay, we're up to 37 votes. And it's still Rush 41%, Van Halen 32, Maiden 27.
How many votes?
38 votes
38 out of what, 92?
out of like 98 or something.
Oh, come on now.
I know, people are lazy. Come on,
Click
man,
a
vote.
band.
It's easy.
Come on, you
Make,
get off your ass.
make a difference.
I'll give you an incentive. If you vote for Rush, I'll cease for 2 weeks doing my pitch for money for donos.
Speaking of,
Speaking of that,
that
though,
was your lead-in.
until that happens, right now, my friends, we're listening to a fantastic night's worth of music. But this music doesn't come for free. Patrick has spent a lot of his hard-earned money to find some of these classic records. So why not look into your hearts and wallets and donate to the Patrick the Vinyl Archivist stream? You know, after all, we have a green room as well that we have to fill with liquor and food and stuff as well. And Patrick has kindly, you know, been filling that up for us. So it's all coming out of his pocket.
These guys can eat, trust me. Let me tell you.
Yeah, so look into your hearts and wallets. And how about a $5 or $10 donation to the Patrick the Vinyl Archivist stream? Thank you very much. Columbia House and RCA Club made 8 tracks until 1988. The last one was Fleetwood Mac's greatest hits. So that's cool.
What's a poll at now? Rush has a clear lead.
I have a feeling it's going to be Rush, but let's see. Yeah, we're up to 47 votes and 47% Rush, 30% Van Halen, and 23% Iron Maiden.
Still is down to 5 songs on any of those bands. So many good songs.
Patrick already has all my money coming his way. Nice. Medieval Steel.
Yes, we'll be handing out stickers saying I voted for all of you that vote for this.
Yeah.
I voted.
So tomorrow at Rachel's, be sure to wear your I voted at the live stream last night. So yeah. Wear it proudly, people. Wear it proudly. Yeah.
Or just at least type it in the chat in the morning. I voted on TVA.
Just say I voted.
Yeah, just say that, and they'll be like, non-viewers will be like, what did you vote for?
Breakfast King, you're out of luck, my friend. I think Rush is going to be it. Very good record hound. Neil Peart. I'm in Neil Peart's hometown. Oh, there we go. Star Trekker. $5 donation. Thank you. For the Dr. Sevilla Fund.
We're not doing top 5 Who songs this week, though. Sorry. But that could be something we could also, as an incentive, say, the highest dono gets to pick whatever the theme is going to be. So,
There you go. That's an interesting spin.
There we go.
If you really want the top 5 Who songs, you got to pony up, man.
That's right.
There you go.
Get Meaty Biggie and Biggie Bouncy.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
I think we did a theme night where we did cover songs. So
Yeah, I think we did, yeah.
I think that was when we decided this. When we were doing it. No, you're right. It was a theme night. Yeah. I was thinking I think all of our top 5, if we do Van Halen, is going to be David Ayers. So I think
no,
Hagar.
not for me.
Oh no.
Not for me either.
Oh really? You take some Sammy songs over Dave.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh yeah, Big Time Pound Cake. I'd be like,
Oh yeah.
All right then. No, 'cause
Yeah,
I thought that could be actually a separate category of its own, but
Au contraire.
yeah, I thought for sure.
No.
Oh, here we go. Speaking of fantastic singers, my friends, you're in for a good vocalist now, my friends.
Yes. What can we say? You know,
Hey.
we're capitalists.
We're dealing with 2 Americans here and 1 Canadian. So.
Not 5 people who sing higher than King Diamond. How's that?
Oh boy, that'd be a hard list.
The top 5 Gene Simmons copyright whatever.
Copyrighted items.
Items, whatever, yeah.
I think most people would be from the Roth era, but not mine and not Mark's. So
Not
yeah.
me, no.
That's like saying, you know, top 5 Aussie songs. Everyone's gonna say it's like freaking all the Randy Rhoads stuff. Not for me.
No,
Yeah.
not for me either. I'm a Jake guy through and through.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like a lot of Zach stuff too.
Well, Thin Lizzy's not an option on this poll, but I'm sure at some point we will tackle
Oh
Thin
yeah,
Lizzy
that'll be
at some
that
point.
definitely be a topic later.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a hard one for me. Top 5 Thin Lizzy songs would be very hard for me.
Yeah. There's another band, great. I love them all. They're all good. UFO would be a tough one.
UFO would be almost impossible for me, but I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I actually bought a UFO album the other day.
I saw that. No Place to Run.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good record.
Yeah. Didn't
Well, if you like that, then it's just, then you're really gonna get into the other one.
didn't what's his name produce that?
Lights Out, Obsession.
George Martin.
George Martin.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised when I put it on. I was like, wow, this is actually really good.
Yeah, it would be very hard for me to do UFO.
I also grabbed Done with Mirrors. Aerosmith, they had a good copy of that. A nice clean copy.
I was just listening to that last week, or right after the Joe Perry Project contract.
Yeah, it opens with Let the Music Do the Talking. And I grabbed a UK copy of Seconds Out, Genesis.
Yeah, Mechanics is my favorite Chapman era UFO album. Mechanics is great.
5 seconds out.
I love that album. It's a great live album.
That has my favorite version of a Carpet Crawlers on it.
Oh yeah.
And robbery, assault, and battery.
Oh yeah.
Seconds
Yeah.
Out.
Look at that. Nice copy there.
Look at the lights on that. Those look cool.
Yeah. And
Back when people use real lights at a light show, yeah.
nice. Supper's Ready is good on that. I think they do the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice like cover for a live album. It shows the
Yeah.
band. You got the lights going on and everything.
Yeah, they were all about the light show back then.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and then even when I saw them in '83, the lights were crazy. A lot of moving stuff.
Well, they were the ones who pretty much funded and helped create the Very Light Pit.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck Vera lights.
I remember when I saw Queen, though, their light show was pretty intense. They had those frames going.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All the different, those like 6 panels of lights moving up and down.
Here's Mickey D right now doing this thing. Oh, it's in Mickey D. I don't know who the drummer is on this.
No, it's
Who's
not.
the drummer in Merciful Fate?
That Denmarkish guy. What's his name?
What the hell is his name? Ken Ruse.
Yeah, Kim Ruse.
Yeah. Didn't really do anything else after that.
No. But I mean, Hank Sherman and Michael Denner, they're the guys, man.
Yeah. Do you like David Gilmour, Mark?
Yes, of course. I love David Gilmour. I think he's a great singer, and I think he's a great guitar player too. For a guy who plays relatively simple, he has a style all his own.
I could do Motorhead pretty easily for me.
Yeah, same here.
So did they vote? Is the voting closed or no?
It's still
I think-
open, but
I think it's pretty clear.
pretty clear that it's going to be rushed. So.
All right.
People have spoken. Even though the vocal minority has said how much they don't want Rush,
So
the
50.
silent majority have said
So there's 53
They want
votes, and it's 49% Rush, 30% Van Halen, 21% Maiden.
I'm surprised how bad Iron Maiden did, but yeah.
Yeah, so am I, to be honest.
They're not doing too great
Oh.
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame either. I don't.
So next week's list
Number
will
one's
be
George
top
Mike.
five,
Top five
Rush
Rush.
songs.
Yeah.
So how high
All right.
will Rivendell be on my list? This is gonna be hard for me because I love Power Windows. I love, so it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah,
for me.
and just off the top of my head, it's gonna cover a few different eras.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. My favorite album may not necessarily have my favorite Rush song on it.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's the difference with the, because
Are you saying caca or are you saying Canada? Because caca means shit. So I don't know what you're saying there, B. So.
BU meters is really his needles in the red a lot tonight. I'll tell you
Yeah, definitely.
that. In the red.
This is a cover song.
Yeah. Trust, isn't it?
Rust, yeah.
And the interesting thing with Trust, I think that for a while there they had Nico McBrain in the band.
Yes. Before he joined Pat Travers.
Yeah, and they were a French band.
Yeah.
So that's interesting for a British man to play in a French band.
Oh, Canada. There you go.
That's right. Home of the brave and the free.
Yeah.
And the maple syrup eating. We have the finest maple syrup on the planet.
I don't know, Vermont might have something to say about that.
Vermont, not even close.
You
And
do
we
have
also
some mighty nice maple syrup, I will give you that.
and we do have mighty nice beer here as well.
You're ready,
Not bad.
social!
But we do have some very terrible things here too, I'll admit. Poutine being one of them.
Yes, poutine is not good.
Poutine is crap. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I hear a lot of people like that.
Yeah. I am in Wisconsin. We are cheese. Yes, you are cheeseheads, right? Your pages were healthy. I don't like the Kurds, to be honest.
Did you finally come up with your list there, Malia?
Oh, it took this long? Okay, let's see it.
Come on. Who produced this? This was well produced.
Oh. That's a good question. I'm trying to remember who did this album. It is produced by Mark Dodson. Mark Dodson and Anthrax.
Yep.
Mark Dodson is known to be an engineer, though, mainly.
He produced Suicidal Tendencies too.
Yeah.
He engineered like Judas Priest, Joan Jett, apparently.
Hey, actually, this album made it to number 12 in the UK, number 30 in the US Billboard 200, and it made it to number 4 on the Finnish charts in Finland. Didn't do too good in Canada.
Obviously, I do because we've been talking about it. So I'd like to hear your list. So yeah.
This is a gold album in Canada, a silver album in the UK, and a gold record in the United States. Huh. Pretty good for Anthrax.
Hey, Alex. Malia, you should have no complaints about tonight's music list. You should have no complaints whatsoever. Especially with the next song too. The next song's right up your alley.
Wow, the list is getting really good now as it continues on. It's almost like you thought this out really, really pinpointed. You know.
Actually, I didn't. It actually came together pretty quickly. I just started grabbing metal songs. You know, said okay.
It's funny. I got into Sabotage pretty late. I got it when they changed to that other singer guy when they did Edge of Thorns.
But after John Oliva,
yeah, that's when I got into them, and then I kind of
was around a Holland Mountain King, I think, one of the first songs I heard from them.
And then they had who's singing then? The Zach Stevens or something, wasn't it?
And then the reissue of Siren.
See, yeah, we don't call them chips. Well, are you talking about actual chips, or are you talking about like fries chips? Or though they call them crisps in England, crisps. Canada has the weirdest potato chips, though, like freaking ketchup flavored potato chips and that kind of shit.
I think Patrick's getting paged.
I'm not. That wasn't me.
That could have been me because I got my work email opened up. So.
Yeah. So if y'all are joining late, we have the top 5 list. Top 5 Black Sabbath is done. Black Sabbath self-titled was the #1 album, cited by the panel and you, powers that be. Although I was surprised how many people had Masters of Reality at #1 in the peanut gallery. That really shocked me.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I'm surprised you guys got it at #5 at least.
I didn't even have it on my list.
Yeah.
Did not make the grade. Yeah, I'm not a fan of salt and vinegar chips either. Yeah.
But see then, man, for me, the first album I got was We Sold Our Souls to Rock, so that's a comp.
Yeah.
The first full album I got was Master of Reality, so that kind of lifts it up. Because that album's why I did that whole series that I do about the first one. Where sometimes that album, just because you got attached to it and you really got all this band is great, that gives a little sentimental value to it. It might, overpower some other ones that technically are probably better, but you have more of a connection with a particular one. I mean, it's like saying if you discovered Rush, like for Hold Your Fire or something like that could be high in your chart.
Oh God!
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, there's nothing. If somebody puts frickin'
Time Stands Still,
Ty Shan as their top 5, I'm gonna freaking lose my shit.
Force 10. Come on, Force 10's a good song.
Force 10. But I'm just saying that if
someone puts Ty Shan on their list, I'm gonna lose my ass.
Come on, Ty Shan.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
I'm just gonna put it. That's what you know what I'm gonna never mind.
Ty Shan. There will not be, I can tell you right now, there won't be a single frickin' song from Hold Your Fire on my list. Not a one. No.
Well, if it's only a top 5, it won't be on mine either.
Yeah. It wouldn't be my top 20.
So, Malaya, I gotta ask you, what Sabotage album do you like better, Hall of the Mountain King or Gutter Ballet? I'm curious.
Hall of the Mountain King.
Now, this album also really, impacted me pretty hard when it came out.
Because Marty Friedman kicked ass.
Oh yeah, Marty Friedman is just incredible on this. All the solos on this song are just fantastic.
And then he literally went to the rice paddies. So yeah.
Yeah, he did. Good for him. I got a promo copy of Hold Your Fire, and I also got a copy that came from an American military base.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say on there?
Malia can make a list for fucking Sabotage, but she can't do a fucking Black Sabbath list. She did this list in like 20 seconds.
It just has the base name on it, I think.
Okay.
The actual military base. And I think it has that American, that stamp, the American Armed Forces or whatever it's stamped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I gotta double check that.
This is a great album. Easily my favorite Megadeth album by far.
Because you know that the military bases got records sent to them from record labels, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them had different labels. Like the Columbia label had 3 eyes instead of 2 eyes. They would have an extra eye on top.
I've had I've had customers that are Army-based radio stations.
Hey, Chance, how you doing?
Hey, fuck you, Maslow. He said we say fuck too much.
Yeah. It's the guy that has it on his T-shirt about.
Oh, your T-shirt, yeah. Shut the fuck up, Mazzy. And there you go.
Yeah. Here we go, another great solo.
Hey, man. Dave. What's up, Dave? Plastic Air.
You hear this soloing? You know, this is real soloing, not that jazz garbage. Grant Green can't do this soloing.
Poor Grant Green.
Listen to that.
Look, all the jazz bums are here. Not just one, we got the whole jazz bum.
Look at that. See, the jazz people want to be here because they know it's cool to listen to metal music. Unlike jazz music.
Well, like that Black Sabbath list, I really connect to Heaven and Hell and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath on a personal level. Those
same
really,
here.
just, they're like ingrained.
Yeah, technically, Heaven and Hell really was kind of that intro for me. I mean, that came.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the Black and Blue movie.
Oh,
On cable, or at the time
I used to
it
be
was
fucked up at work all the time.
So really, that was.
Yeah, I remember when they did that. That's on YouTube a lot. That Black and Blue thing.
The concert,
Yeah.
They used to have it on.
I need to revisit that, but I was thinking about it the other day too. I haven't done a heavy metal tone poet in a long time. We got to the point where we were doing it too often and we're running out of songs. But now we've gone the opposite way and like just not doing it. So
it'll come back in time, yeah.
I mean, we could even use that as a topic here.
yeah, it would have to be on a Sunday since we have like theme night on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, tell the jazz bums to come up with a Sabbath list.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the jazz bums are not just jazz people. I mean, jazz bum Chris's favorite band is Rush. Jazz bum Felipe is a huge fucking Sepultura fan, Metallica fan. So they're not just jazz guys,
They just play one on TV.
Yeah, I mean, I will honestly say that the jazz bums are the best thing that's happened to the VC in a long time, as far as I'm concerned.
But
I think what
why
they do is
would
so good.
If you guys like those other things so much, why make a jazz channel? Why not do like a Rush channel?
Well, because they're into jazz, So I mean, and I love how they're doing it. The way they do it is perfect. They don't shame anybody like the Wax does shame Concert Buddy, on Discord and stuff, But yeah, so. But yeah, other than the Wax shaming Chance,
Why am I not surprised this song is played?
I played it specifically so you would say that. Specifically. I was going to do Eyewitness, but I said no. But if I play this song, Mark will say something.
Actually, it's a good song, though, so I can't complain too much.
When they break in right here is like amazing.
And you can totally hear Dio doing this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. This part here?
Yeah.
He sings it just like Dio would sing it.
Yep.
I missed the whole Discord's fiasco. I'm on Discord, but not for jazz bums.
Yeah. You should be in therapy for that. It was mean. It was very lowbrow. Yeah, not very good.
Wow.
It wasn't a good look on the Jazz Bums either to have one of their newest members shaming someone like Concert Buddy who has a podcast platform that he could just totally bring down the Jazz Bums. You know.
Oh, that's a good point there, Pat. Look at that.
Careful who you're shaming. You know, Concert Buddy could bring in the big guns. He's got Mazzy on the payroll of the podcast. You know, he could band together and just bring down the Jazz Bums in one fell swoop, man. Boom, gone. Then the Jazz Bums will be scattered to the rice paddies, you know, and it'll be all over. You know?
Yeah. I don't think Teeny Iommi was influenced by Django. It's Tony Iommi. Is Teeny his like miniature version, like Mini-Me?
Yeah, that's his younger brother, Tiny.
Tiny Iommi.
I really thought about putting a Tony. If there's like a top 6. I might put a Martin album in there.
Yeah.
We'd almost have to do a separate one on that.
We don't know when you left, Norm, so we don't know exactly what you missed. But we were just talking about Rob shaming Chance on the Jazz Bum Discord site, and how Chance has the podcast platform, and how you're with the podcast platform, so y'all could bring him down like nobody's business, man.
What was the gist of the shaming?
So apparently, on the Jazz Bums Discord, there's like a general text channel.
Yeah.
So Chance goes, "Hey, I picked up these 3 albums at a sidewalk sale for $2 a piece. Are they any good?" And basically, Rob said, that he'd have to up his game before he posted in the Jazz Bum thread. Like, how dare you post those shitty records in the Jazz Bum threads? So,
elitist.
Yeah.
One of those guys.
Somebody who's enthusiastically looking for approval or guidance, in the world of jazz, and just shit on and made to feel like an outcast instantly, Really, really sad,
And it's not like owning jazz records is something fantastic anyway, so.
I'm also just joking, Malia, so Rob's not the only one who was joking, so am I.
I'm not, but
Uh-oh, Van Halen's making a move, man. They're up to 32%.
Oh, leave it open until the end of the show. You never know what's going to happen.
Wow, I didn't check the poll. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to tell tone of voice in text, yes.
Yeah, it's a good tribute album, I think.
Do you have the second one? Part 2?
No. This was a record store day copy, and I have like a promo CD, but it's not the second one. I need to dig that out. I gotta find that. I forgot about it. It's a red cover, right? It's
I think it's stuff in the mail. Some stuff in the mail that's not common. So I did get a band called the Ravagers, Badlands.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks kind of cool.
Then I got the Rhino reissue of the Dictators.
Oh.
Upping my punk cred every day. So,
yes. Look at you.
Yeah. Then I got a couple of albums by a band called The Biters that featured Tuck Smith, featuring what it used to kind of power pop, and The Biters, Electric Flood.
Oh, nice.
In case you weren't expecting to hear this song.
No, I wasn't, but it's a good pick.
I don't mind Van Halen 3. I like Gary Cherone, so I'm not anti Gary Cherone. It would not make my top 5 Van Halen songs though, that's for sure.
Actually, there's been a lot of positive feedback about Gary Cherone with his appearances with Joe Perry there.
Oh yeah,
well, I saw what Bip-Bop Boom Bip-Bop Boom posted of him with Joe Perry.
Yeah,
sounded great.
Yeah, I put some videos up too, and yeah, I thought he did a great job. And I'm curious to hear the new album. They were playing songs from the new records, and it sounded pretty good.
So is THROWDOWN the new Joe Perry?
I already
think so,
played
yeah,
Sabotage, Malia.
I think it comes out.
People
in
say
May
that by
or
Chad,
June.
too, Matthew.
I'm curious to hear it. And they did play like 2 or 3 songs from it, they said.
Interesting, because Aerosmith also announced that for their final tour they're doing now, right?
Yeah.
So obviously Perry's going to be doing a tour for that later, maybe, or are they doing that
I don't know. I
first?
think I think Joe just did. He has about 6 days. I think he just did that because of the downtime. You know. They're
The
like,
Aerosmith dates are going to be the last. They're going to be the farewell tour. That's what people say. It's
Yeah.
going to be the farewell.
Yeah.
goodbye,
This is the farewell tour. Yeah.
This is a very, very metal-centric stream tonight, so we're not
Extremely,
all
and
that way, but tonight has definitely been metal until the last song.
This is very comfortable for me. This is like when I was hanging out with all my buds in the, after our jam in the basement there and drinking beer. This is what we'd be listening to,
Well, that is very early proto-metal. That's like
proto-
pre-metal. Pre-metal.
I love that picture. That's a great
Who
album.
the fuck is Vince Miss Eruptum?
That's Blue Cheer. Blue Cheer's first album.
Oh, okay.
So you
Summertime
have
Blues?
to find
Yeah.
on record, but
Yeah, I think that's always been.
Find a
They
good copy of that.
try to claim that that's the first metal album.
I would love to see Van Halen 3. They should redo Balance, too, because it's hard to find Balance. I have a copy of Balance, but yeah.
I got a bootleg of it,
They're going to be reissuing all those albums now.
or a pirate copy, if you say.
I think they're doing 5150, OU812, all those again. Even
I don't need those.
For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge are doing again.
That one's hard to find too.
Well, did you get you got the live album, right? Right here, right now, right?
I got that at a record store day, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
They
really
didn't have any
$100?
copy here.
Right here.
Is that really $100?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 4 album set. I mean, 25.
I want to get it, but it's hard. You can't get it here in Canada.
They sold out. I mean, if I knew my shop had an extra one, I'd snag it for you, but they're gone.
Yeah, I know. I knew they went.
So this was Rowan Robertson on guitar, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He was
18-year-old.
Was he like 18? Yeah.
Yeah, he came across from the UK with one Marshall half stack, his Charvel guitar, and a Boss overdrive pedal. That's it. I'm sure he got more shit as he announced that he's joining Dio. They probably had 1,000 companies knock down his door after, but
What does he do now? Is he in a band? He's still young. He's not old.
yeah,
I mean,
he has played with a few other things, but nothing of real note, which is surprising.
Yeah, he's in nothing of. Yeah, you're right. Wow. He's 52.
Wow, he's older than me, eh? Holy shit.
Take a seat in the back, Mr. Bandy. In the back. Yeah, it took me a while to get a nice copy of Balance. I do have the last Van Halen album. I think it's on red vinyl too.
Oh, Some Kind of Truth, you got that?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one thing I kind of kicked myself because they had a double pack where they had that and the live album together.
Oh, really?
You could buy, and I'd never grabbed it.
I remember flipping past that Every Kind of Truth a couple times. I never grabbed one, and then I kind of listened to it. I'm like, I should get this, and it's stupid money. So I picked up a pirate copy of that as well. But yeah, I remember seeing it in the store, and I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. I think it was the freaking Tattoo song. They should have never put that Tattoo as a first single.
Yeah.
I heard that, I'm like, You
Yeah,
know?
they should have
No,
put
you-
anything
And
else.
I was already, you know, David's attitude. He's just, you know, he's so cheesy and stuff. Then I heard that tattoo song. I'm like, I didn't pick it up. And
You weren't the only one. Lots of people I know were like, ugh, that tattoo song sucks.
Yeah, and it didn't pull me in. And I'm like, they had a stronger song. I might have. Oh, all right.
There's a lot more better songs on that
Yeah,
album.
exactly. And that, you know, after I gave it I streamed it or whatever one day, and I'm like,
You can still vote, people. Van Halen is still 10% behind in the vote, and Iron Maiden's
Hey.
creeping up here.
No trying to rub the vote here. Come on.
I'm not trying to vote. I'm just like trying to get people to vote. I'm not rubbing the vote. I'm just telling people to vote.
yeah. Don't rub the vote so it gets larger.
I don't. I mean, I'm okay with Rush, Van Halen, or Iron Maiden. I wouldn't care either way.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, either way. Either
I
way,
mean,
I got a ton of
I'm
good,
having a hard time
ton of
with all
great
three of
songs that easily could fit into 5. It's just which ones you want to put in.
I mean, Iron Maiden will be great because I'll have like all piano stuff. You guys will have all fucking Dickinson shit. So that'll be a
I
real
think
nice
I'd be
day.
mixed. I think I'd be. Mine'd be mostly Blaze.
Blaze.
Hey, there's a couple of good Blaze songs.
Are you gonna put it in your top 5?
No.
Klansman, though. Yeah.
Okay.
The Klansman is good, so was the Sign of the Cross is good.
But yeah, mine be. I think it'd be. I think mine would be a mix of piano and.
Man on the Edge is good.
Or there.
I can
Which
think of
one?
at least I know one piano song for sure will get in the top 5.
A suitcase, a briefcase, a luncheon, the Man on the Edge.
Or this 45 is called Rich Bitch, not Tom Petty. So yeah.
Tough Times, Rich Bitch.
Oh, I'm sure we'll do all 3 of these at some point, but I mean, we're just trying to do it for next week. Yeah. Senor Wences. Senor Wences. Yeah, there you go.
Cha-cha.
It was a hand pumper, right? Senor Wences. He like had lipstick on paint lipstick and go like that. Uh-oh. They did. Oh, Van Halen is only 6% away. People, what are you doing to Mark?
Hey, what's going on here? I have a feeling
Mark.
this is
Place your bets.
being
It's rigged.
I feel some Chinese shenanigans going on here. They're screwing the vote.
Voter fraud.
Voter fraud.
Exactly.
Chaz. What do they call the Florida thing?
Topo Zinjo's a puppet. Oh, Van Halen. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah.
It's all right.
That's what he used to do. That's what he did. Senor Wences. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, he's like talk with his like fucking hand, you know. Oh my God, Van Halen's only 4% behind now.
Hey, what the fuck?
Wow.
Okay, we're
Rush might
shutting
have to
down
wait.
the vote. We're shutting down the vote. Congratulations,
Oh, it's only
Rush.
3%. Holy shit! What a comeback by Van Halen!
Wow.
Rush has come in strong at the end, and we're now shutting it down.
No, we're not. We're gonna let it ride. Holy shit! Van Halen is screaming up.
Oh, it is close, man.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Oh my God! With a 1%.
Somebody's using their multiple accounts here. I have a feeling.
Oh my God! I didn't see this coming, people.
Now it's
Oh,
tied.
it's tied!
Wow. And it just said.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
no.
he's using his other
How
25
many
accounts.
viewers we got? 93
Yeah,
viewers. Come on.
If we have more votes than viewers, we're gonna throw out the poll. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's tied, people. Mark is visibly upset.
This is not possible. They had such a lead. Good, George. I'm very pleased with that.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Coming from behind. The Southern California Rockers coming up, catching up the Canadians.
Eddie says he voted for Rush.
Good. Thank you, Eddie. People, if you truly care about me and my appearance on this stream, you will continue to vote for Rush.
Is there a way you can people start changing their vote?
I don't know if you can change your vote.
I don't
You
think
can't.
can.
I tried to vote again for Rush and I can't.
I know you
tried to
can't
vote
vote twice, but I didn't know if you could click another one. It would take to change the vote.
I tried to vote twice and it wouldn't let me. Look at you trying to skew the vote yourself.
I knew it wouldn't work because you can't like. There's nowhere to click on it to vote again.
And you have to have a legitimate account to vote too, so you can't just
Yeah.
like, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you people can't hit the like button, but you can damn sure vote, can't you? So there you go.
Well, wait a minute. Did I forget to skip songs? Are we still on Satan?
No, it's a two-shot of Satan, yes.
Okay.
It had an intro piece and then, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there. Okay.
What's the last thing you listened to, Mark?
I'll tell you. Actually, the last thing I listened to, honestly, is
Or
72
what's on your
Seasons.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm really liking that record, actually.
growing on you, right?
I actually liked it immediately when I heard it. I like
Yeah.
Barbed Wire, A Crown of Barbed Wire I like, and 72 Seasons is good. You know, Lux Eternal is good. If Darkness Had a Sun is really good, I thought. You know, there's a lot of good stuff on it.
Yeah, I got that in rotation here. But that, the live Pearl Jam from Record Store Day.
And also
Highest.
the Crown Lands I'm listening to a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I need to get
highest, and got that Nuggets box set still out too. That's cool.
It's getting really good reviews, Patrick. Like lots of prog magazines and prog sites are saying that, you know, if you like Rush, this is going to be right up your alley.
I mean, I have some of their stuff, I just don't have the new one.
But this is like even more. Like this is like super Rush tribute, like mini Moogs and all kinds of shit. You know, a
They got a
20-minute
bass player?
opening song. You know,
They get a bass player?
no, it's still just the two of them. But they said in an interview that if they start doing like better like monetarily with their records, that they actually will consider bringing in a third guy, which I think would be a good idea for them.
Yeah.
They wanted. They said they
100%.
want. They said they want to look at it like how Genesis did it, how they did like the three of them, and then they supplemented live with Chester and Daryl, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, two makes you feel like, you know, it's kind of a perception thing, you know, it's like, two guys, come on.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good live. They have a good live video of them on YouTube of them performing at a empty club when the COVID was happening, which was really good, their performance, but they can't move. They have to have like an excellent light show to keep people interested, you know?
Yeah.
They're like literally glued to the spots that they're at, you know?
Last thing I listened to, I play graded a shitload of records for the auction, so it really doesn't count, so.
Do you remember the last thing you listened to?
The last thing I listened to, hang on. I'll tell you. Where the fuck is it? LPURL. It was. It was The Cure of Faith.
Nice.
Did you get the... Which one was it?
The Cure of Faith.
Oh, Faith.
That's an interesting mix. The drums are right up front and the guitar is way in the back.
Yeah. 1979 early metal. This album's like uber expensive now, I think.
I bet.
Legend from the Fjords. It is on Empire. Yeah, this goes for like $300. There's one for sale for $1,200 right now. So yeah.
Oh, I'll be right there for that.
Yeah. I thought most people that like Yes like Rush. I mean, most people that I know that like Yes like both bands.
Rush is a big Yes fan.
Yeah, exactly. They love it.
Doesn't Getty have one of Squire's pieces?
I think so. I have his bass guitar book. I'm trying to remember.
Well, he played for Squire at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
in Duxton.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, they cite Yes as one of their biggest influences.
Oh yeah, early on that documentary they talk about it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked this. I thought this is a good Porcupine Tree album. It's not my favorite, but I do like it.
Yeah, Fear of the Blank Planet is really good.
Cleveland says hi, Diva. And hi, Cleveland. Didn't the Dust Brothers do Paul's Boutique? Wasn't that same thing, the Dust Brothers?
I think so.
Yeah, one of the Bachmans died today. He's a Siamese, part Siamese, and he's a stray.
Randy Bachman?
Tim Bachman, I think.
No. Then the drummer died not like 4 or 5 months ago last year.
I don't know. This is an original that somebody sent me to record. There's some unofficial releases. There's something from 1997 that was not on label for $40. It's an official reissue.
Well, last song.
Yeah, Robbie Bach.
This is actually a good album, actually.
It is a really good album. Just don't type in Asia XXX in the search bar of Google.
Yeah. Same goes with Dick's Sporting Goods. Careful with that one.
Yeah. I think this was him reconciling with the fact that he was terminal. I mean, this is I think at this point he knew he was sick.
Who, John Wetton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of like some of the forefathers of metal also. I bet this album's pricey now.
Oh yeah, I got the deluxe CD of this, but I saw the album, I didn't grab it. Fuck.
Oh, they had a record store day picture disc of this?
Yeah, I think that's what I have. Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, it's up to about $120 now.
Is it?
No, not the picture. It's the original vinyl from Italy that I have
Yeah.
from Frontier Records.
I need to get the picture disc of that thing. I get it.
It's really a good record. I think it's
Yeah, it is
well
really good.
produced. Well produced.
I didn't file it yet, but it's in one of my.
I think Jeff Downs produced this. I think.
It's in my new bin. I don't even know where it is.
Mike Paxman produced it.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, they were riding high on the old, Steve Howe back in the band, the original people back in it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was like what were the album? It was Omega, Phoenix, and then this. Was that
Yeah, I think so.
that order?
I think there's also a live album they put out too.
Yeah, and I still didn't see them. I'm really pissed I missed that lineup.
I saw them a few times, but I saw them though when they had
John Payne.
Bumblefoot lead vocal, and it was Carl Palmer, Billy Sherwood, Jeff Downs.
okay, does any band have more live albums than Asia? As far as like,
I know,
compared
eh?
to studio album, does any band have more? I mean,
It's
the ratio
unbelievable.
of live to studio albums is insane. It's like
I know.
12 live albums for every studio album. It's nuts.
I saw him with John Payne on Aura. That's the only time I've seen any version of Asia.
And that's the other thing too. They got the John Payne Asia,
I really like that song "Who'll Stop the Rain." I love that song.
And wasn't it funny though? Didn't Jeff Downs kind of like float between the two? He did the John Payne Asia for a while, and then he went back to the original. And
Yeah, he's kind of stuck. He was pretty
He's kind of sketchy that way, isn't he?
solid through. I mean, he's stuck most of the time carrying the name.
yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense because those first couple of records sold so much that it made sense for him to stay with the band, right?
Yeah, I mean, what else you got? Wasn't going to be a Buggles reunion.
Yeah, exactly. Buggles. Fuck. Yeah, I saw that too. I was at that tour with Asia Open for Yes.
So what version of Asia was that?
That was Bumblefoot, Ron Thal on vocals,
okay.
on guitar, Billy Sherwood on bass, Carl Palmer on drums, and Jeff Downs on
Rewind,
keyboards.
Malia. Rewind.
And they also had Steve Howe appear for the last 3 songs.
Oh,
So and then Bumblefoot just sang.
I don't even know that. I don't know that singer.
Bumblefoot actually did a pretty good job.
That's all I know.
Bumblefoot is a great singer.
Great guitar player, too.
Oh yeah.
Ron
was
Thal,
in,
is that his real name?
Yeah,
He was
Ron
in
Thal.
GNR too, though. He played on.
Yeah, he was in Guns N' Roses.
Chinese Democracy, right?
Yeah.
Bumblefoot, Buckethead.
I like Chinese Democracy. I mean, even a song off of that might even pop into Guns N' Roses top 5.
You don't have that many albums. You don't have that many songs.
Guns?
Yeah.
You could do a GNR album. I mean, come on. Top 5? Easy.
Yeah.
Not,
you could do that.
not albums, but songs. You could easily.
And you couldn't even do top 5 albums. They only got 4.
Well. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Full or full.
Appetite for Destruction. Use Your Illusion 1. Illusion 2. Chinese Democracy.
Spaghetti
Incident.
was a cover album,
Yeah.
really.
And then the other one's an EP. GNR Lies is an EP.
Lies and Suicide are EPs, yeah. So, yeah. But you could do songs.
All right, people.
All right.
That was Throwdown number 2 with Black Sabbath. We had what's the final
We got
tally
our
here on
tally.
the poll?
And the winner
42%
is
for Rush. Rush wins by 42 to 36.
Yay.
It was a nail biter.
the tight, yeah.
Van Halen came in strong at the end, but some prog people joined up and saved us for,
Thank you,
For
people.
Russell.
All right. Gonna have to
Mark
pull
is
out the
happy
Rush
now.
albums and give them some.
Mark is going to be writing some checks to some people offline
right.
once we get done. So.
I got the pen
Oh,
ready.
we didn't. So I don't know what the theme will be for Tuesday. I got to think about that too. Too many shit to think about. Now I got to think about a theme for Tuesday. Forgot about that. We could have had a metal theme. We just did that tonight. All right. Well, we'll come back with Tuesday with some sort of theme. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm gonna go process auction stuff and get people boxed up. And
All right.
we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a good Monday, everybody. And we will talk to you soon.
Take care,
Goodbye.
people. Bye-bye.